With me is Mauritius Foreign Minister. So welcome to WION. It's great to have you with WION and have a conversation as well. You were in India briefly, but that occasion was not very happy one. It was the demise of the former Indian Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. But essentially talking about India-Mauritius relationship, how do you see this relationship? This is a relationship which has seen a close conversation by the two leadership.
Well, as you must be aware, the India-Mauritius relationship goes back several years ago. And over the years, we have strengthened that special relationship that we share. Now we have a new government in Mauritius under the leadership of uh, Navin Chandra Ramgulam. And I'm sure that this relationship will be strengthened much further ahead. Uh, as you know, we have in the past had a lot of exchanges with India with regards to cultural exchanges, and India has also been helping us a lot with regards to our infrastructural projects. So I expect that this special relationship will continue to grow. In fact, today itself, meeting the Foreign Minister of India, Dr. Jaishankar, in the margins of the conference, and where we will be discussing future projects.
Future projects. How do you see the Indian development projects in the country? There are several of them. If you can perhaps give us update as to what is the status of many of these projects as well, and during the bilateral, what kind of projects will be keen from the Indian side in your country?
There are various projects where India has been helping us through grants or loans. You have the metro project uh, that has been implemented over several years. There is also, we are about to inaugurate the Civil Service College, which again was financed by the Indian government. So, in various sectors, be it health, education, cultural, India has been always at the forefront to try and help Mauritius, and we are very grateful to that. So there are also various community-based projects under the what they call the community high investment community projects, where India has been financing Mauritius on several micro projects around the island, right? So uh, there is the phase one, which has been implemented already, and we are expecting to have a second phase, and we will be discussing with the Indian side on the second phase of the projects.
And what about the Indian projects in Agaliga? Uh,
Well, the Indian government has, as you know, financed the construction of a jetty and an airstrip as well. This is very helpful uh, to the inhabitants of Agalega. We have a very small community uh, of Agalians living in Agalega, and very recently there has been a cyclone, the cyclone Shidu, where the Indian government was the first responder for help, and they send a plane with provisions and all, and you see, luckily, and the Indian government has helped us to construct that airstrip, which has allowed airplanes to go there. Yeah.
so there's a lot of cultural connect also between India and Mauritius. Any plans to visit the Kumbh Mela in India? Because several Mauritian people do visit
Yes.
Kumbh Mela, and they do visit India as well. There is the Ganga Talao as well in Mauritius, which is quite famous in India as well. So if you can talk about this relationship, which is a special relationship between the two countries.
Well, on my side, I've been on private visit after I got elected in December, so I've gone on pilgrimage already to Varanasi, and I also visited the Ayodhya temple. I'm told that a few ministers, I think the Minister of Education will be attending the Kumbh Mela
Okay.
soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And any plans for the visit of the leadership, the new leadership to India, and will they come to the Ayodhya temple if they travel to India? Because Mauritius was perhaps the only country to announce a holiday, half a day holiday for the Hindus in the country, barring of course India.
Well, I have personally attended the Ayodhya temple. There was, I am told, various ministers under the current government who have been there on holiday and they visited the Ayodhya temple. That's a great initiative by the Modi ji and also the chief minister of
Uttar Pradesh.
Uttar Pradesh.
Uh,
Yes.
Essentially, sir, this is about the cultural relationship. But my final question is on the international dynamics. Recently, we saw a pact being concluded by the previous government of Mauritius with the UK on Chagos, and it was seen as landmark in terms of perhaps resolving many issues. What is your government's view on that? And do you fear that with the Trump administration in US, there could be a pressure from Washington to make sure that there is a revisit for the entire pact?
You see, the issue of Chagos has been a very long battle by Mauritius and also the Chagosian community to restore the sovereignty of Mauritius over the Chagos archipelago, including the main island, which is Diego Garcia. Uh, you will remember that we've even gone through the UN, where we were supported by a large majority of member states, and we even went to the International Court of Justice, where we got a ruling in our favor. And following that, there has been numerous rounds of negotiations with the UK government to try and finalize a deal. We do realize of the importance of the base, but also UK and the US must realize that we are in 2025, and we cannot continue to encroach on the territory of a friendly country. It's high time to resolve the matter, and it's good that the UK government has come to the table and try and agreed on a deal. The deal has been agreed between the two of us, Mauritius and the UK. Now we also consider that it is important that the US, the new administration especially, has a new look at the deal, since the US, as I've said, has an interest on the base, on Jago. So we are waiting now for the US to look at the deal, and for the UK to eventually come to us and finalize the deal.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir. And how do you see India's position on Chagos? India has always backed Mauritius.
I have to stress that India has been very supportive to Mauritius in trying to finalize this deal, and they are still willing and committed to us restoring our sovereignty on the archipelago.
On that note, thank you so much, sir, for speaking to WION. That was the Mauritius Foreign Minister speaking in Muscat to WION on a range of issues, including India-Mauritius relationship. With video journalist Ajit Siddhansibal for WION in Muscat, Oman.